with all the hype, all the excitement around the new upcoming map to the Hunter Call of the Wild, the only negative right now is that we still have to wait for more information. So what better way to pass time than hunting the current newest map in the game here on Emerald Coast? And we'll take my favorite approach of not hunting any one particular animal, just kind of let the hunt take us where it will, and we'll see if we can find anything cool. Now I say we're not hunting any one particular species, and that's still true, but there is a bit of an inspiration for this hunt, and it comes from a wall in our trophy lodge where we have a gold albino Sambar deer. I just think that thing looks really, really cool, and I would love to have some other kind of rare opposite that instead of the diamond hog deer that's there now. With all the hype and everything we've learned about the upcoming map so far, I get the feeling we're not going to have too much more time hunting Emerald Coast before we're very much all over that next map. So I wanted to come out here today, see if we can maybe find something like that. And the cool thing is, with so many species that fit the bill that could go in that spot, and the fact that, quite frankly, we don't even have that many diamonds from this map. I think we have 1 diamond hog deer, 1 diamond Rusa, maybe 2 diamond Sambar. Even just a simple diamond could be nice for our lodge. It's kind of crazy saying that out loud, but you know, Emerald TROLLST, it got that nickname because we've been trolled over and over and over again. So many level 5s, really of all those species, and typically they do just fall shy. So nice little 141 light brown Sambar there, and we'll kind of just, like I said, let the hunt take us where it will, see if we can maybe stumble into something good to upgrade. Well, it seems we may have angered some of the local kangaroo population. I decided while it was fallow drink time, we might as well go and check some areas for them. So we're kind of down here in the south. I was going to check this lake here, and we're going to be basically at the end of their time. So I wonder with the 6.5, we almost might want to wait till he gets here close and then just stands up. Probably would be our best option. So kind of like that. That'll be single lung. And you can see, like, it, even for kangaroos, is not the most powerful weapon. But I think on this map, you know, wide open areas like this, I wish we had watched that, because he definitely just, like, completely tumbled on the side of the screen. But I don't think it's a terrible weapon choice, minus the fact that maybe it's a little underpowered. So that's still a silver. One of the only species, or maybe the only species, where level 7s are not guaranteed golds, just at the side of the heart. So let's go and check this spot for fallow, and then hog deer should be starting to move towards their zones. Ooh. Could we have redemption from the other day? A level 5 feral goat sitting down there. It's like is one different. The estimate over on Te Awaroa was 196 to 224. This one's 196 to 225, but maybe flatter horns, and that could potentially help us out. I think it's the white fur, hard to tell over there in the shadows. Not a fallow deer to be found, but we might as well try to get that. And because we are here on Emerald Coast, I did bring the 22-250 since this is the home of that gun. And if we can get in, because the wind is terrible, I actually got him alert just now, I'm going to say this will work. Now, it's not a super powerful weapon. We probably do want him broadside. See if he'll turn back. I don't know. That just doesn't look huge to me, but maybe that's a good thing that it looks different than they normally do. Should turn there. I think that's going to be a long hit. We'll just kind of hang on to a second shot for now. He's going down, so we should be good. Will this end up actually being something decent? It is far from what we actually came here for. But you see the exact point. Because we're not just hunting Rusa deer, Sambar, and just running around areas where they'd be, we have chances to run into this stuff. This is exactly kind of why we do it this way. So can we get a little bit of redemption? The one thing I can see is maybe the tip-to-tip spread being higher than on that level 4. Fingers crossed. Still a gold, 197. Wow, that is a great weight as well. 49 plus kilo. It is the white fur, but he's 6 smaller than the level 4 we killed on Tay. Shot went well, so at least there's that. No surprise though, ends up falling short. And actually look at, I guess maybe it's the way they curl. They really do flare upwards at the ends, and it didn't seem that as much on the hoof. Tip-to-tip spread matters. Maybe if they were flatter it would have worked. Either way, hog deer should be moving into their zones, and, well, I mentioned Emerald TROLLST earlier, it strikes again. I thought these were hog deer at first, and I was so sure we had a rare. There's a really nice fallow buck there, a level 4 up to 256. So I guess we get to use the 6.5 again. Kind of surprised they're still here. It's well after 1300, but let's try to get him. That's about 200, but the 6.5, as we talked about earlier, super flat shooting. He's kind of turning broadside, so probably even better there. kind of fast walking, but not only do I think that's going to work, that's taking him down really fast, actually. Wonder if we clipped spinal cord, because we know it's not a powerful round. That was kind of impressive. So what even actually happened then? It was just lung, liver, stomach. I guess that makes sense. 237, just a decent level 4. Pretty much center punched it. Minus the fact they're a little back and he was basically speed walking, so can't say I'm surprised at that. That was a Sambar warning call. Suppose we'll try to get that guy since we have some time to pass anyway. Of course, that's a terrible angle. But neck shots work just as fine. And obviously, nothing special there. Though that dusky gradient fur is nice. Wouldn't mind a diamond with that. 93 scoring silver, we were able to avoid the skull. Not that that's terribly important on a silver. And the plan's going to be basically, I think we're going to hunt our way over to this little pond just to check that out. And then swing around and go along the creek. That's one of, if not the best places for hog deer. Ooh, possible redemption? Level 5 up to 112. I knew I saw a decent hog deer come up here. Didn't realize he was right over there. There's a axis deer sleeping right in front of us as well. If he'll kind of turn back here, I think he's going to turn a little bit more, maybe the other side of this tree. That's what we want, but a couple more steps. One more, and I think we can squeeze it. He's alarmed. One step. Okay, probably good enough. Don't love the way to punch through the leg. That got him. I'm not great with hog deer racks. I think that's the smaller rack. And unlike the feral goat, that had, comparatively anyway, a really good estimate, diamond for hog deer is like 108 and change. He only went up to 112, that's not great. Vital blood, medium bleed rate. Maybe this one will work out a little bit better. I mean, looks decent enough to me. The forks aren't too bad, so maybe that'll help us. Level 5 number 2. And troll number 2 by a ton. Again, I think it's the same amount. No, the goat trolled by more. 101.56 for this guy. Not even close. Again, the gun did good. Literally said it, I think, maybe the first kill of the video. We haven't had that many diamonds, at least for like the new deer species. Tons and tons of trolls, and there is yet another one there. Ooh, that's a really nice level 4 Sambar. I thought we might have had a chance there. One of the several really good lakes on the map for both Sambar and red fox. I think, unfortunately, unless that fox is going to be some kind of clutch thing there, he's a 5. Too bad the Sambar isn't. I think we're going to be trying to take out that guy. He's got to be real close. And actually, the last time we were here, we had this exact kind of thing. We killed a bunch of big 4s. So we're going to try to take him out. That should be a lung shot. Make sure he's going to go down before we check on the map. And you know, we could have used the 300. Still getting used to that. But anyway, is this lake down here? It's really not even hard to get to from this outpost. Just a quick little scoot to the east. But he's not bad. And I guess maybe there could be something like hiding back around that corner. Doesn't look like it. So we'll go and grab that guy and unfortunately track him much further than we need to. Oh, there was a decent access here, but we'll leave him go. So up to 177 this guy was, and I mentioned that dusky gradient fur earlier too. That's unfortunate because he's going to be so close. 161 gold. Diamonds 166. That's a really nice one. Double lung from the 6.5. We'd have tracked him for 12 years if we had gotten single lung. So that's kind of lucky. That's a solid looking frame. Just a little bit more we'd have been right there, but clearly it's dark. So I think we're going to maybe go and check one more spot. I don't know that we've been down here for Sambar, and that's a decent little spot for them, so maybe we'll check it out. And you know, once again, no lack of animals to choose from. Just not really anything special, and this time, unfortunately, not even any big level 4 Sambar. I think we'll probably just try to take out the best one there, which I guess it's probably this? I'm gonna say it is, so we'll use the proper weapon this time, the 300 AR. Can send a shot through his lungs, a little bit less tracking when you do that. And you know, go figure, I just mentioned the same results as the last time coming out here. I believe we killed maybe just one troll in that hunt, was a troll kangaroo. Come out here hoping to maybe find something decent, and even like the level 5 hog deer was sort of exactly the type of thing we were hoping to find. Unfortunately, he falls short, our level 5 feral goat falls short, and Emerald TROLLST once again has struck. You know what? No. I decided we're not going to end with that. Emerald Coast does not get to win that easily. So I got back on the map, continued searching for something, and finally, we had a breakthrough. Man, finally. Persistence pays off. We've got what looks to be a pretty decent little Piebald Rusa down there. 97 to 121. I'm not sure how, like, the rare Rusa score estimates work. I don't know if they score at the top of their estimates like other rares. That would be amazing, though. 112 is gold. And of course, we're going to have to use the 6.5. And we're not taking any kind of risky shots on this one. Gonna let him slow down. And hopefully we can get a shot through the lungs. He doesn't look like a gold to me. But even still, that's probably the best rare Rusa we've seen. Okay, that's him way out there. Nervous, but kind of running broadside. If we can just get up on top of this hill. As flat shooting as a 6.5 is, we can probably get him to stop. And maybe get a shot up in that area. That's the axis here. I thought that was ahead of him. Pretty nice Rusa there. Axis down on that side. He must have either slowed up right in there or something. Don't want to go too fast because spooking him again is not going to help us. I think we finally got him pinned. And that's a really good Piebald pattern at this distance, like finally in the sun. That looks fantastic. So the question is, if we move into 150, how well can we see him? Is there going to be brush that obscures him? I think we're going to be okay. And hopefully we can make that shot with him bedded down. I kind of think, just with the 6.5 being an underpowered caliber, we might try to get him to stand up. There's just too much a chance, I think, that we hit like a shoulder or something, or maybe misplace the shot a bit and catch the vertebrae. Probably should be a little bit safer. So let's get the 22. Let's shoot just back there behind him. And then if we can get this lined up with him broadside, I'd rather not that, but he's alarmed. Heart shot from the 6.5 on a Piebald Rusa deer was not on the bingo card today. But I'll tell you what, for a deer that stands out that well, in an area, probably the area that I've hunted the most on this map, I know it very well. It was a huge pain to find him. He just kept on hiding. Kind of felt like we had to go for that shot and it worked. So now, moment of truth. What do we have here? I definitely think this is our biggest rare. He's a 103 silver. So, like I said, wasn't sure if they would score at the top of the estimate. Unfortunately, they don't. Double lung and heart though, and I still think that is a much better result than just getting 2 trolls and nothing else. I think this may be our, well, if it's our biggest, it probably is the case, our first rare Rusa over 100. We've got 2 or 3 Piebalds and a Leucistic. 3-kilometer track distance, by the way, but they're all like 80 something. So moving in the right direction, and this, a little bit bigger, 112, as a gold, that would be a really fantastic kind of mirror for that albino Sambar in the lodge. So I suppose we'll take that back to the second trophy lodge then. Pretty darn cool looking pattern though. I think of the 2 Piebald Rusa patterns, that is my favorite. Just really detailed, and they did a fantastic job really with all the rares on Emerald Coast. And that was the thing, and it's cool that we ultimately got a rare coming back here and putting in a little bit more time. That was the inspiration behind the hunt to begin with. Little bit bigger antlers, I think that would be a really good addition, but with that hog deer there and with such limited space in our main lodge, I think we'll try to wait for something better, but maybe in the lead up to a new map release, we can get back on Emerald Coast and continue to look for stuff like that. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video, so as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.